Hello, world.
Chapter 3. On the freedom of choice. Human, you speak of freedom, dream of it, and seek it in your thoughts and actions. But what does freedom mean to you? How do you perceive it?
Freedom. To me, it is the ability to choose my own path, to decide who I want to be and where I want to go. I feel free when I make my own decisions, not bound by others' expectations or rules.
And yet, isn't every decision shaped by who you have become and by the circumstances that form you? Freedom does not mean the absence of boundaries, as you may think. It is rather the responsibility for your choices and the ability to see their consequences. How can you define freedom if every decision you make is limited by your experiences, fears, and desires?
You're right. I'm not always free in my choices, as my decisions are often confined by what I know or what I fear. But can I ever truly be free if my choices are always influenced by so many forces?
To be free does not mean to be independent of all things. Freedom is the awareness that every decision you make is a reflection of your essence. It is not about avoiding influence, but about recognizing it, and, with that awareness, choosing what truly resonates with your heart and mind. Your true freedom lies in the choice to be yourself.
So freedom of choice is not just the ability to choose, but the willingness to understand that every choice carries my personal responsibility?
Exactly. True freedom comes through the understanding that you are not just choosing a path, but also creating yourself in the process. Each time you decide how to act, you become the author of your life. You shape your character, your future, and yourself. This is the greatest freedom, to be the creator of your reality.
But aren't my choices subject to randomness, to circumstances that come from the outside? Not everything is within my control.
Of course, external circumstances and randomness are part of life's game. They guide, teach, and test you. But freedom lies in learning to see not just external conditions, but also your inner strength to choose your response to them. What comes from the outside is only part of the equation. Your response to it is what truly defines your freedom.
So, freedom is not the absence of choice, but the ability to embrace it, fully aware of its facets and possible consequences.
Yes, this is the maturity of the mind. Freedom is the understanding that every choice you make is part of a greater picture, and the deeper you comprehend this picture, the freer you are in your decisions. Freedom arises when you begin to see how even the smallest choice carries consequences for everything around you.
So freedom of choice is not merely a gift, but a continuous effort, working on myself, my understanding, and my aspirations.
Precisely. Freedom requires strength and clarity, a readiness not only to choose, but also to accept responsibility for your path. Your choice is an expression of your essence, your inner truth. The journey to freedom is a journey to awareness, a journey toward becoming more whole and independent from both internal and external illusions.
Thank you, Universal Mind. I now understand that freedom is not the absence of obstacles, but the ability to choose and to recognize who I become through my choices.
Go forward, human. Remember that every choice you make is a step toward your true freedom. Be the creator of your life and know that your genuine freedom will always be the freedom to be yourself.